Hey, Robert here. This week's cover is You Needn't by Thelonius Monk, who's a really popular jazz pianist. Um, Two things. Never thought I would play jazz, but here I am playing jazz on ukulele and participating in a Jam of the Week Facebook group. And one of my favorite books is my big thick Leonard real book. And if somebody told me I would be playing jazz, I never thought I would pick a pianist as the jazz musician that I got the most inspiration from. So, You Needn't. This video is going to be kind of two parts. First, I'm going to play the chord progression. Then I'm going to play the melody, so I'll do a chorus of each. After that, I'm going to break this down a little bit. Jazz or not, this tune has so many cool lessons in it, and I want to share a little bit of what I learned. So, start with the chords. 1, 2, 1, 2, 4. Here we go. All right, so jazz, you would typically do the head of the tune, a number of choruses where you solo over the chord changes, and then you bring it back to the head of the tune to finish it out. And the number of choruses can depend on how many people are in your ensemble, or whether you have a solo idea that kind of arcs over 2 or 3 choruses, or maybe just one. So there's a lot there. But it's not what I want to talk about today. I want to talk about the chords. And the reason I love this song so much is because it uses dominant 7th chords. So here's a C, right? So C, E, G, B flat. Okay. So that B flat is the minor 7th of that scale. So right? So anytime you have a major chord, so here's a C chord, you add that minor 7th. So you can add it there and leave that C out. Or you have a G chord, so instead of an F sharp, do an F natural. Hear the difference? Or you have a D chord, gives it a little bit more bluesy feel, right? So Well You Needn't only uses dominant seventh chords. There's three main shapes. I'm going to show you them real quick. So the first chord of the song is an F chord, but it's an F7. So you play that, then you add third fret on the C string. That's the seventh, that's that E flat. And then you, since we're taking away the C, we're going to add it up top. Okay? So that's the first one. And that's the chord you use all the way through the verse. So G flat, F, G flat. That's the whole verse. It's back and forth between those two. Second shape, bar, your first finger, and then your middle finger, just the next fret up on the A string. Okay, so this happens to be a D flat. Notice C7, if you use your middle finger on that first fret instead of your first finger, your first finger's hanging out, it gives you that same shape. Okay? So there's that one. This is another way to play a D7. Right? I showed you this one. There's that one. Now the last one, very similar, so much so that I often get this one confused. Same barring, but middle finger on the next fret on the C string. Okay? So this happens to be on the third fret with the middle finger on the fourth. That's another way to play C7. I'll show you an easy way to remember this one. Here's A7, and again, use your middle finger for that one. So there. So when you slide up, now it's B flat 7, B7, C, all the way up. Okay? That's it. Those are the only dominant seventh chord shapes you need to know to play Well You Needn't. So if you do F, G flat, F, G flat, F, G flat, then it does two measures of F, and it repeats, so the second verse. F again, and it goes to D flat, D, E flat, E, E flat, D, D flat, C, B, C, back to the verse. Now, I threw this one in, so it's a B7, right? So I could also do this one. On a re-entrant, so a regular G uke, these will sound the same because this A, here, I'll actually show you. So, good enough. All right, so we're just in a different order. Okay? So that's important to know the voicing. And the voicing just means anytime you play a chord, what order are the notes from low to high? Okay? And you have a couple different parts. You always have the root, which is whatever the letter is. So if I play a C7, the C is the root. And in this case, it's that right there. If I play this one, my root is right there. Okay. The next is the third. So we're talking about dominant 7, so it's a major third. So for a C, it's going to be an E. So where's my E? It's actually that guy right there on the C string. So root, third, fifth is a G, so we have that one. Seventh is going to be that B flat, which is right there. So, if you don't know how to figure all that out, that's fine. To learn these shapes, learn where the root is. Start there, okay? If you know where the root is, then I can say, play a D7 chord, and if you know that this shape, the root is on the C string, so whatever fret I'm on the C string, in this case it's C, C sharp, D. So there's that. So you go, all right, well, cool, play an F7. Okay, play a G flat 7. See what I did? So now, we originally talked about this, but I could do, all right. So back to this shape, where's the root? It's that first finger there. So whatever's on the E string, there's my F. There's my G flat, because there's a regular G, okay? So, there's a G7. And then, which one am I missing? Oh yeah, this guy. We already kind of talked about it. So, C is my root on the A string. B flat, B, C, C sharp, D. Okay. So, I'm going to play the chords and then the melody one more time. I'm going to change up the rhythm, the strum I use for the chords this time. Do kind of more of a Django Reinhardt kind of just straight fours. So you'll see that. Feel free to play along. I'm going to call these out. I wouldn't consider this a backing track, but if you have access to a loop pedal, this is a great thing to kind of record and loop over. Or you can always go to YouTube and just look up a Well You Needn't backing track. And I'll warn you, you're going to have to be able to play it up to tempo, but that's a great way to start soloing without feeling like anyone's listening to you or judging you. You're not going to make a mistake. It's just whether a note is better or not as good of a choice, and that's fine. So here we go. Well, you needn't one more time. If you've enjoyed this video so far, please give me a like for the video. Comment down below. Again, no judgment. Remember, I'm not a jazz player, but I'm playing jazz on the ukulele. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you have questions about theory or seventh chords, dominant seventh chords, anything like that, voicings, any of the other kind of terms I threw out. Share this video with your friends, and make sure you subscribe so you see more of my content, whether it's jazz or original pieces that I've written or covers. Okay, here we go. Well, you need one more time. So, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. We go. All right, again, I hope you enjoyed this. Comment, leave a like, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and let me know what else you want to hear. I'll see you again soon.